So are you trying to terraform
that's species.
different moons, or you just keep
Planets.
So you get to a planet, and then then once you do what you got to do, like there's like, maybe 10 things you got to do there, and then it's time to move on.
It's time to colonize.
Well,
outposts.
yeah. So the first thing you do when you get to a planet is you got to make it habitable. You have to terraform it, basically. Is what this alien device is that you came there.
So you're up to your. I heard you're on your third.
I'm on my third planet.
I'm on the second. I just finished the second, so I'm going to move on to the third.
Which planet is that? Because you actually have a choice of which planet you go to. What was your second planet that you chose?
The ice one. The
ice one.
Vold.
I'm actually working on Vold right now.
Okay, so
I already
Vold.
did the other one, which was Hyen, something like that.
Linda or something.
Yeah, that one is actually like a raining planet. That one is not too big.
Okay.
It's actually a lot smaller than the first planet, which was Eos.
Volge is pretty big.
Volge. Yeah, Volge is pretty big, and that's an ice planet. I'm working on that one right now.
Yeah.
But you go there, and they have this alien technology, and you have to restart it. And what that does basically is terraform the planet to make it habitable for, I guess, humans, basically, or whatever other species are there. I mean, it doesn't make it habitable for their type of species, which is weird.
So what's the species that's there that you're fighting?
Well, the species that you're fighting is what are they called? What do they call them?
Collectors? No, not collectors.
That's from the original ones.
But they're there.
The Get.
So are they there to spite you, or are they
They're
trying
actually interested in the alien technology also.
Oh.
In the first one, you had the alien technology that was from the Protheans?
Yeah, Protheans and
So
collectors.
the collectors are something different.
Oh.
They're part of the Reapers almost, kind of.
Okay.
But the Protheans, they were this old race, and they had this technology, and their race died out. And so you have the nowadays races that are trying to understand this.
So
that's
like in Halo, the original Forerunners stuff is there from millions and millions of years ago. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what this technology is on the planets right now that we're trying to understand. Well, that's what the other people are. They're there to do the same thing. They want to try and understand this technology.
But the stuff that's there, it's not bad stuff. It's not bad stuff. It might even be useful for you guys to terraform or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is actually really weird. That's what I don't quite understand. Is why is it terraforming it into the way that humans are habitable on it?
Yeah.
I mean, you would think it would be terraforming it into the way that their biology works.
Yeah.
On that
maybe their biology is really, really close to humans.
Really close. Yeah. And luckily they don't believe in.
Let's go back to the beginning, though,
sulfur or something like that.
Because when you first start the game, they plan this trip because they said that these planets were habitable.
And
so beforehand, So they show up and then they're not.
Yeah. Then what happened? There was this weird black dark matter or whatever that was messing your guys' ships up, and some of them didn't survive. And the one that you were on,
is the void?
Surge?
Surge.
Yeah. So those kind of just like, I don't know how. I'm just not that far in the game.
Actually, I don't. Did you actually buy it?
I did.
Okay. Because at first you were just playing the demo.
Yeah, that's why I played as that character because I didn't get to choose because I did the demo.
Yeah.
So then, but it continued the game. So
did it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So I didn't have to start over.
Oh, nice. Let's go ahead and get into the topic about the actual resolution of the game. Let's talk about. Do you think you would actually notice a difference between the 1080p and the 4K?
Well, the 1080p looks amazing for me, anyways. But I think I would notice a change, maybe for a little bit, and then I would get used to it.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
I would notice
because we watched a video about. We watched a YouTube video in 4K to see what it was like.
Yeah,
and then we watched the same video of the same footage. It wasn't 4K.
Yeah,
and you can see the clarity difference, but does it change the way the game plays?
No.
Yeah.
I think because I remember I was playing mine for a while, right, until I finally realized that my HDR on my TV was not on. Then I go into the settings in the actual PS4 Pro, and I find out my 4K is not even working for it. It's playing it in 1080. Oh. It hasn't changed it at all. And the only reason why I noticed this is because when I went into the settings and I went to adjust the brightness of it, it wasn't doing the brightness for HDR, which is different than the brightness for just a regular image. It does it differently. I don't know how. When I switched it over, yes, I saw a difference. Did I realize it when I was playing it in the first place? No. No, I did not realize the difference. It was still great graphics, nice scenery. Everything was still pleasantly playing through it. Was it better to play it in 4K? Yes. I like playing it in 4K and watching that HDR and getting those nice dark fields and whatnot. It was definitely nice. But I don't think it would hinder the actual experience of the game.
Okay. So, playing it in 4K, it's just because you can.
It's just better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
It does look. I mean, it looks damn nice when you're watching it.
Yeah.
Nice,
And you can
smooth.
see the rings of a planet, and you see all the little pebbles, and it is like it looks nice.
Yeah.
No.
But if you don't have that option, don't be afraid to play it.
Yeah, it's still a great game in 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
They did a fantastic job. So,
Yeah.
like, landscapes are breathtaking.
Well, like a lot of 1080p games, and the stuff that was 1080p versus 1080p is still a different thing. So, like 1080p in Xbox 360 games versus the 1080p in the Xbox One, there was a big difference. That particular platform changed everything. So when I was playing Call of Duty, I was playing Black Ops 3 or something like that, and I got the game on the Xbox 360. I was like, "Oh, this is fun! I'm kicking some ass." And then I got the Xbox One, and so I needed to rebuy the game, and the maps look different. Everything's different, and the resolution seemed like a whole different. It's probably the difference between playing Mass Effect in 1080p versus the 4K.
Well,
I can see the difference, you know.
Possibly too, because I know because it is jumping a generation. And the newer systems, they have the ability to enhance the environment, add in more floral effect in the flowers and plants, atmospheric, where you get the little dust particles, you get the light rays and shit like that.
Yeah.
So they can add that stuff into the newer generation. So that might have been something that you saw.
Well, and more than that, there was like in the 360 version of the game, it was just a wall.
Yeah.
You walk in and that's nothing but a wall. But in the Xbox One version of it, it's more than a wall. It's a piece of glass that you can see through, that you can't go past there, but you could see another room. You can see a car parked in there or whatever. You know, it's like, that
They
wasn't there.
expanded it so you can see more.